Galena Smash. Terrible pour. You seen it? Actually, pretty tasty beer for a smash. Happy? Homebrew Wednesday! Wednesday! Woo! Woo! Okay, guys. Yeah, it's pretty good. Can't complain. It's got a nice berry, kind of citrusy kind of note to it. It's actually really a pleasant beer. That would probably make a really good, just kind of like just a plain old 5%, maybe a little lower ABV kind of pale, just to drink on all the time. It's just a pleasant, well-rounded. It's a neutral. You do a lot of research on the interwebs, and a lot of people describe Galena as a neutral hop, and yeah, I can definitely see that, because it's not overpowering in any certain direction, but it's got kind of a berry flavor to it. It's got kind of a citrus nose to it. It's yeah, it's just a pleasant hop. And now, since this bitch is carved up, Carlisle, I'm gonna do a comparison between your IPA that you did with all late edition Galena and this smash, and see what I can get as far as taste and smells, if there's any similarities. But anyway, let's go over and we'll look at some more things. Look what I got in the mail today. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that pretty thing. That is. Turn this light on a little bit, see if that helps. My lighting's horrible. Da-da-da! That is 50-foot, half-inch coil of 304 stainless, and that is a 10-inch diameter. Fits right inside of a kegel. So got that, and I got some compression fittings, and I also got this dude from Northern Brewer, right there, because my other one took a shit on me. I can't say it was a manufacturer error, it's probably just my error. And this right here is the second brew of the fake IPA. That is the WLP 644 Ron Mexico Citra hop. Awesomeness in a bucket. So yeah, that's awesome. That's what I did Saturday. So I kegged the arrogant bastard, kegged Galena. Kegged those, obviously carbonated both of them. Oh shit! Sorry guys. I still got bigger mails I need to send out. I need to get hold of some people and get some addresses. But yeah, that's it for me. Haven't really done a whole lot. There's probably more for me to talk about than I'm talking about currently, but I don't know. That's it. Oh, one thing. Forced carbonation. One thing I've done this time, and this is just purely because I'm lazy and no patience. I did. Let me put this up so I don't have to hold it with my hand. Okay, see you guys in two. So we'll talk about forced carbonation as this lighter is terrible. Set you up here and let's see what happens. What happened was, so forced carbonation. What I did, I look like Benny Hill. That's not gonna work. I need to do something. I need to find some place to go. Preferably that's not hot all year round. That's south of here. But I can't put that there because you look at my hand. Look at this. I don't have a Harley Davidson shirt on today. Imagine that. So let's set you right there. So 2 beers to carbonate. I've only got one line off my dual regulator. I need to put a Y on that. Then I can actually carbonate more than 1 beer at a time. So, but what I did, 40 psi for 2 days. And that's putting that sucker in there warm. That's racking it out at ambient, racking it into the keg at ambient, sticking it in the keezer, and turning on the gas. So 40 psi 2 days, and it's pretty good. Let's give or take a couple hours. That's so yeah, that works good. That's with the Galena, in both the Arrogant Bastard clone. And the Arrogant Bastard clone, that son of a bitch is pretty good. Probably the best one so far. I did change my water chemistry, so maybe that has something to do with it. I'm not getting real adventurous with that. I'm using stored profiles from Beersmith, and I'm changing the current profile that I have here to that profile. That's not really, I'm not getting out of my comfort zone. I probably should really do that and think about maybe adding some more gypsum in, maybe trying to get my hops a little bit more burst. But yeah, it's pretty good stuff. I'm pretty happy how both these beers turned out. I think I've got tasting notes of both. The tasting notes of the Glen Ale is kind of like, it's kind of meh beer, but yeah, once it's cold and carved and all that stuff, it's changed quite a bit. It tastes a lot different than what it did warm and uncarbonated. Even that's my third pint of that tonight. And then the second one, it actually sat and got warm, and as it warmed up, the berry flavor came out more and more in the taste. So yeah, it's a good. I hate using the word neutral hop, but yeah, there's nothing overpowering about it. You're not going to get a whole lot of pine. You're not going to get a whole lot of citrus from it. It's just kind of pedestrian's a bad word to say, but it's just a good. It's a good hop. That would be a good hop for people who don't like IPAs, but want a beer that's got a hop presence, but it's not overpowering. Maybe that's a better way to put it. But yeah, I like it. I think it's a good hop. I'm still probably, will I use it late editions? I don't know. Probably not. I'll probably just continue to use it for bittering. Yeah, it's good stuff. I'm just going to go on and on and on and not really say much of anything. I'm a politician. I can talk for hours and not really say anything. But anyway, I'm going to run over and get a beer. Look at the light. Alright guys, this is it. Glen Ale hop. It needs to clear out just a smidge. I think it'll do that. But anyway, it's pretty stinking light. Probably looks a little darker on camera than it is. But it's got a nice white head. It's got a nice nose on it. It's a little, I don't want to say grassy, but there's some graininess to it. But it's definitely not. I mashed this 148. There shouldn't be any very little discernible malt flavor in this beer. It should all pretty much be all hop. It's actually really good. It's just a good, easy drinking beer. Will I say it's a spectacular beer? No, this is not a spectacular beer, but it's just an easy drinker. There's nothing off-putting about it. I don't know, it just hit all my numbers on this. I got some footage of the final gravity, and it looks like it may have dropped below 1099. I mean 1010. Sorry, but yeah, it's not bitter. It doesn't coat your tongue and all that good stuff. But there's very little malt in this beer. About 55 or so IBUs, maybe a little bit higher than that, but that's about average when I do a smash. Is about 55. That's a good beer. I don't know, put a little crystal in that. Maybe a little bit of something else in there. Maybe some oats. Maybe some 644. I don't know. It's pretty good stuff. I'm enjoying that beer. It's probably, I've done some Simcoe smash before, and that really turned me on to Simcoe, and I really enjoy Simcoe. But man, this is just a good solid beer. It's nothing spectacular. I'm not gonna act like it's awesome, but it's just a good well-rounded hop. It's not, there's nothing bad about it, there's nothing spectacular about it, but it makes a damn tasty beer all by itself. Alright guys, I'm done rambling. Cheers until next week. Oh, I got my SJ pour beers, all my SJ pour beers, so I'm gonna start throwing those down my throat. Start reviewing those, can't wait. Here's what plan, wall effect plan. If that means shit to anybody. I'm gonna do my damnedest to not know who made what beer. I don't want to know. I want to taste each beer for what it is. Judge it for what it is. Not a popularity contest. This is not a popularity contest. It shouldn't be a popularity contest. It's based on the merits of the brew. It's all about creativity. When you have a competition that says sessionable, it's creativity. You can't hide behind adjuncts. So we'll see. Well, maybe you can, but excuse me, guys. It's going to be awesome. This is going to be an interesting competition. If you didn't get in it, hey, next year, don't be scared. It's intimidating as hell. It's hard. It's hard like a wedding dick. You know what I mean? You're putting yourself out there. This is Wally in a glass. It's not like Dan when he mashing. I'm not going to get into that story, but it's what I mean is there's a lot of personal feelings involved in the beer that I sent you guys. And the same with everybody else who sent beers. You're not throwing it over the wall and seeing what happens. But anyway, it's going to be a lot of fun, guys. I'll keep you posted. All right, I'm out. Cheers. Peace. That is my arrogant bastard clone. Not dry hopped. This will be 2 weeks in the primary. Sunday. Today being Friday evening, so I'm gonna go ahead and keg it. Fuck it. I'm gonna take a final gravity, see what that does, get final tasting. This is not homebrew. This is a Cincinnati Mantry Blood Orange Psychopathy IPA. Pretty good. If you guys like grapefruit sculpin, you'll really like that one. WLP 644 starter, 2-liter starter. I don't need a 2-liter starter for what I'm doing tomorrow, but whatever. I'm going to do a 2-liter anyway. Here we go. And there's the keg. Get the keg flipped over. It's sanitized inside, but I keep it about 2.5 gallons in there, a little over 2.5 gallons in there. So when I'm ready to sanitize the whole thing, make sure doubles. Make sure I just turn it over upside down. Got that from Don Osborne. Got my siphon hose. Got my auto siphon and my thief and all that stuff in there. So yeah, we're gonna go to business, get some shit done. Boy! Alright, I am racking. So that's it. There's my final gravity sample, and it didn't really change any, not enough to really worry about. So I finished about 10-12. So that's pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna do this beer today. I may do the Galena tomorrow, just sitting over there, or I may wait till Sunday. But we'll see. Both of these beers are going to get kegged this weekend. All right, guys. Maybe I'll do some tasting notes. It smells good. There it is. I'll do a real quick. Hey, look at that. Great legs. Good. Do a real quick tasting review. So, got a lot of caramel, just like American Master. This is pretty close. It's a lot closer than I think I've been. The bitter is more crisp to it. Now maybe that's just me, but it's definitely got that arrogant bastard, real kind of bitter in your face, but it's got that kind of calming, kind of caramel toffee kind of taste. But yeah. Really no nose on it. I didn't dry hop this. Maybe next time. Maybe next time I dry hop it. I don't know. It's pretty good. It'll drink. It will drink. All right, guys. More to come. See you. Peace. Alrighty, boys and girls. Let's see. It's Saturday morning. It's not raining. It's going to be raining. The kids' soccer game was canceled, so I got an early start on my brew. I got just under 22 minutes left in the mash. I'm heating up the sparge water. Yeah, that's it, guys. That's it. My messy garage. I got a beer there and a coffee. But there's coffee in that beer, so it's okay, right? It's legit. All right, I'm gonna try to drink try to kill that keg that beer right there is in today, so I can wash it with that there keg washer, because that keg washer's got cleaner in it. I don't want to just dump it in there. All right, yeah, more later. All right, just started my sparge. So I got typical, you guys saw sing it. There's the wife. Say hi. Show me your boobs. Well then, fine. Up. I got about 4 minutes left in the boil, and yeah, then we'll do some whirlpool action, then we'll chill it, and we'll call it a day. Peace. This is Galena Smash. It looks like it's actually below 1010, so yeah, pretty clear. Do a final tasting review. Very easy drinker. It's going to be a lot of berry, a little bit of herbal. I'll think about it. Can't really get a hold on the nose. There's some berry on the nose, maybe a slight bit of citrus. But I think all in all, it's going to be a good beer. Not a spectacular beer, but pretty good. When I clear it out, it's going to be pretty pale. Alright guys.